talk about composting. Composting. We have different types of organic manure. We have compost manure, we have green manure, and we have farmyard manure. So what we are gathering here, as you can see, this side and this side, is materials for composting. Yes. In composting, we make either compost pit, or we make you use sticks or rod to make it above the ground. So if you are going to do it above the ground, it has to be 3 feet high, 3 feet in length, 3 feet width. So you get your sticks and then you use wire mesh to cover the sides, okay? And then first of all, materials that you need for composting include plant materials, wet plant materials, and dry plant materials, and water, a shovel, and a garden fork. These are the materials you need. So first of all, you put plant materials on the ground surface, inside the pit that is above ground. And then you put some quantity of household waste. When you cut your vegetables, the waste, or animal dungs, like poultry dung. This one's now are poultry dungs with sawdust, so we can use this one. So we continue to pile it up. When it is 3 feet, then we now put some water to make it moist. So what we are trying to encourage is microbial activities to make it decompose. So if these things do not decompose, they have a way of affecting plants. They can transfer diseases. But if it decomposes, there will be heat. And that heat kills any microorganism that was either in the plant material that you are using, or from the droppings that you are using. So you must watch out for that heat. So in our next lecture, we will construct it. You do it by yourself, and we see how it was. But for today, you need to know the materials that are needed. We'll bring those materials. We'll look for pegs, 4 pegs. In those days, we used to transfer from one pit to another pit. But these days, we can make one pit 3 meters tall, 3 meters by width and by length. And then you turn it right there. You use your garden fork, you turn. But before you start turning, which is normally done twice or 3 times in a week, you have to cover it with a polythene bag to generate heat that will stimulate the microbial activities. So after covering it for 3 days, the mixture we sell, you will put them in layers. Plant materials, already decomposed compost, the one that was made before, or poultry droppings like this. And then you continue piling it in layers like that until it is 3 feet. So after 3 days, you remove the polythene bag and then turn with garden fork. By the time you come to turn, you will see that you will normally put a stick or a thermometer to check whether the temperature is high or not. If you put a stick, when you come back, you use the stick to touch your body whether it is hot or warm, not that it will burn you. You know that microbial activities have started. So you now turn it. You can even see steam coming up as you turn it. So you turn it, and then leave it. You bring the bottom to the top, mix it very well. Another 3 days again, you mix. By 5 weeks, the compost will be ready. Compost has a very good smell. You can apply that one. we don't just have to apply some of this organic manure as if we put them raw. The plants can receive salt injury. So, but during composting, there is decomposition, and a lot of organic matter is formed. In fact, you must have heard about organic farming, people producing vegetables through this method. The product of it is what we call organic vegetable. So organic vegetable is better than vegetables that you use chemicals to produce. So because of the consequences of chemicals, we are trying to discourage chemicals. In conservation agriculture, we try to prevent the use of chemicals. And you know also, conservation agriculture does not encourage bush burning. That's why we are talking about mulching. Okay, we don't burn the trash, we use them as mulch. That one decays and forms humus. And when this compost manure also decomposes, it forms humus. So if you preserve your land like this, you will discover that a farmer does not need to leave a piece of land and be looking for forest. As I told you before, forest is an ecosystem of its own. So by you wanting to practice agriculture, you are not supposed to infringe into the utilities of a forest ecosystem. Because when you cut all the trees, there is the consequences of this global warming accelerating. Earth will become warmer. So to preserve the forest ecosystem and to preserve agricultural ecosystem at the same time, producing enough food security is one of the sustainable development goals. So for us to have sustainable food supply, for it to be sustainable, it means you will have the food for your generation, and the next generations to come will also have food. So this land is God-given, and it is meant for us, it's meant to feed us and our children. So we must use it very carefully without destroying it. So because of that, land for agriculture should not just be sold anyhow. It is a natural endowment for you and your family. Don't be too greedy. You are looking for this, you are looking for that, and you start selling your land. Because when you do that, you are frustrating the sustainable development goals that says that food must be sustainable, food production must be sustainable. So these are some of the measures that we are undertaking to make sure that people eat organic food. Organic food is healthier than non-organic food. In organic food, it's more natural. You remember that our people, the food they eat is different from what we eat now. Processed food is not the best. When you eat food naturally, close to nature, just as our forefathers have been doing, you will enjoy good health. The health of the body is the food you eat. So for us to stay healthy, another sustainable development goals, you need to stay healthy. Thank you.